Welcome to Break Into Tech Show with Professor Temi Akinwumi of My IT University, a multi-award winning tech CEO, career coach, and mentor. With decades of hands-on tech career, will ensure your career dreams come true. Join our extraordinary show today on groundbreaking topic for a successful career. Do you want a $100,000 job as a cybersecurity professional, Scrum Master, Business Analyst Software QA, Cloud Architect, Data Analyst, Technical Recruiter, and more? Visit www.myituniversity.com to schedule a call. Come and get inspired to secure a lucrative job, keep the job, and grow on the job. Relax, receive, and see results. We're glad you're here. Share, like, and comment.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so very much for being here today. I'm so happy to be here with you. My name is Professor Temi Akinwumi. For many of you that have known me before, thank you for always joining. Thank you for always being here. And for people that have never met me before, I want to introduce myself. My name is Professor Temi, like I said. I've been in tech for 3 decades, and I'm a multi-award-winning tech CEO of Top Group Technologies with an IT company. We are in Lago, Maryland, and also the founder of My IT University. We mentor you, we coach you, we nurture you to break into tech. Get the tech job and keep the job and grow on the job. We are so happy that you are here and you are able to join us. Please have your notepad and pen ready, as we're going to be discussing some very important topics today. And we're going to be doing a lot of things towards prepping you for interview. Today's topic is going to be like live interview prep for cybersecurity roles. And I want you to practice with me. It's going to be a great discussion and show today. And I want to wish all the women out there, it's our Women History Month. So I want to wish all the women a happy Women History Month. At the same time, today specifically, is significant. It's a special day. It's International Women's Day. So I want to wish all the women a very happy, lovely, wonderful, beautiful International Women's Day. I wish you all a wonderful day. I hope you will enjoy yourself. I hope you will take time to reflect on your past, learn from mistakes you've made, and look forward to the future so that you can amend what mistakes you've made so you will not make it again. Because we have to always learn from our past. I want to thank all the women that have been supporting us, that have made life a better place for all people. I want to celebrate them for incredible achievement. The women that have been our trailblazers throughout history. I want to honor them, want to thank them for all they have done to working towards, a wonderful future for all women and for everybody. So, because I always say, when you train a woman and when you mentor a woman, you are mentor a generation. So, I appreciate all the women here, and I also appreciate all the men that support the women, because without, we all work together. We are all family, we are all one. So all the men also, you are highly appreciated. Thank you so much for always being here. Today, like I mentioned, we are going to be looking at live interview prep for cybersecurity role. And if you are trying to break into tech, it doesn't have to be difficult. But the reason why it's been difficult for some people is because they don't know the process involved. They don't know there are steps involved, and they don't know what steps and process to follow. And that's why when you are on this show, we're always going to show you the step-by-step of getting into tech. Someone once mentioned, she said, "Oh, Professor Temi, everybody always tell us to break into tech, but nobody is actually telling us how to break into tech, right?" So I am here to show you how to break into tech, like actually holding your hands and showing you what to do. Right now, we have mentored thousands of engineers into tech, and you don't have to be an exception. We are going to also help you to break into tech, keep the job, and grow on the job. So I want to know where you're joining me from before as we are about to get started. I know a lot of people are already here, so thank you. And also, I will strongly encourage you to share the room, share the broadcast today. Let people see us. Okay, let them know that we are here so that they can also practice with us. I want to welcome you formally. So please, can you put in the chat where you're joining me from, your name, and all of that, so I can welcome you today. So I have Kike. Princess Kike, thank you so much. Prof. Temi, greetings. How are you doing today? I have, oh yeah, like we're saying, thank you. Those are all my engineers. Welcome. I hope you are doing very well today. Yeah, Lena, thank you so much. Hello, I hope you are doing good. Michelle, these are all my engineers. Welcome, Michelle. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining us. Onya Kashi, thank you. Welcome. I hope you are doing very well. Let me know where you are joining from as well if you can. I have Bimbo Abudu. Hi, Bimbo. How are you doing today? Thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. Yeah, let me know where you're joining from. Hi, Glenda. Those are my engineers. Welcome. I have, okay, Jack. That's one of my engineers as well. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, Tiano. Wow, I have you all here. I'm super excited that you're all here. Olaide from Bowie, Maryland. Thank you, Olaide. And Filipina from Laurel, you are highly appreciated. Eileen, how you doing? I know who you are. Welcome. Thank you also very much for being here. I have Maria. Thank you, Maria, joining us as well. Let me know where you're joining from. Jack is joining from Atlanta. Thank you. Maria is joining from South Carolina. Oh my goodness. We are so blessed to have you. Thank you so much. And we have Albion. Thank you. Tolu Lopez joining us from. Hi Tolu, how you doing? I know who you are. Patrick is also joining us from First Church, Virginia. Thank you from First Church. Michelle is joining us from Glen. Yeah, Glen Bonnie. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Sharon. Sharon, thank you so much. Yes, from New Jersey. I know who you are. That's my engineer as well. Oh my Lord, Leonard is joining from Kenya. We are so blessed to have you, Jamatown. We have so many people in the house today. New Jersey, luxury lifestyle. I know who you are. Welcome, Kafayat from New York City. Hi, Kafayat. That's my engineer. And Tope from Canada. That's also my engineer. I hope you all are doing great today. Can you share this with everybody? Let us know, let them know that we are here live and we're going to have a lovely, lovely time discussing how to break into tech, keep the job and grow on the job. We also have Glenda from Minnesota, and we have LinkedIn user Pastor Andrew from Kentucky. Yeah, that's also my engineers. Those are my engineers as well. So I'm super excited to be here. So we're going to be going quickly into our discussion. Like I mentioned, I promise you always know how we roll here. You're going to learn a lot from this broadcast today. So, live interview preps. You're going to prep with me and we're going to get started. I've been in tech for 3 decades, like you know, and I always love to get back and help you. I'm happy to help you prep for your live interview for cybersecurity role. So we're gonna be looking at some general tips, and also we're gonna from there we're gonna move to specific questions that you might encounter during your interview. So there are some general tips that I want to really bring out here. Every time you are going for interviews, after you've done all, you have done your training, you have done everything, you are prepped. Like here, what we do here is that we take you through our training programs. We train you, we coach you to break in. When you finish your training is hands-on training, okay, with tools, different tools, and then hands-on project. And we also do what we call collaborative learning, whereby you get to meet with other engineers every week after the classes. And then what you do with the engineers, you collaborate. So we have collaborative learning whereby you brainstorm, you do your assignment together, and there's always team leader in those cohorts. They submit the assignment back to me, and I review the assignment class. Every class I review all the assignment before we move on to the next program. So I always do that. And what that is doing for you with the brainstorming session is that you are developing friendship, relationship, and professionalism for life. You are developing your soft skill like communication, okay, effective listening, your problem solving skills, okay, your technical skill as well, because you are discussing brainstorming, listening, presentation, because you are presenting in the programs. So this is going to really help your career. So it's very, very important. So after that, all that is said and done, we do your resume, we work on the LinkedIn profile, then we start prepping you for interviews. We do live interview preps. Like the cybersecurity engineer, they meet every Saturday and they just prep interviews. We do mentoring calls with all the engineers we've had. We have a lot of them on schedule. They come back and give back, and you shadow them to see what they do day to day at their jobs. We have all of that in the pipeline. Okay, so once you are here, we are family. Once you are here for a lifetime. We continue to help you, mentor you, coach you to break into tech. And you don't have to stress or struggle to break in. There's so many success stories every single day. And that gives me a lot of encouragement because we see what we're doing, we seek success constantly. And you guys are always eating, I always tell them, slap their face and get the job. And I have good news for you, which is coming quickly. We have a career fair, big one that's gonna come. Okay, we are meeting a lot of employers. They're going to be, employers, recruiters. We have putting some things together for you guys. So many big things are coming from this platform. Just look out for all these things that are coming. Okay, so a lot of stuff. Jobs are knocking at your doors from everywhere. So be ready. I'm going to quickly go to some of the tips I'm going to share before we go into the preps. So one thing you have to know is that when you go for interviews, once you put your resume out, your LinkedIn profile out, you're ready, you're prepping for interview, you're going for those interviews. There's some things you have to note. You have to be prepared to discuss about your strength and weaknesses because they will always ask you that. You have to be prepped to explain your experience and qualification in details. What experience do you have? What qualifier you use for this role? If you cannot market yourself for your role that you are seeking for, then you have not started. So that means if you're going for interviews, you have to prep ahead. You have to prep ahead of all interviews. Don't go to any interview blank. That's why I said everybody should have a notepad and a pen so that you will have had your prep. Don't do all these everything's online. Write them down because you may want to read back to yourself. This is what I'm going to say. All the question I'm answering you, I'm going to be asking you, tell me about yourself. What's your friend? What's your weakness? What motivates you? Why are you supposed to be higher for this role? All those things, you will have answers for them and write them down in your notes so that you read it back to yourself. This is not a matter of trying to read it online. You can, but if some of people they want to write it down, when you write it down, you are storing it in your brain. It's faster like that. So you must write it down. Have your scripts. Have your script, everybody. Okay? And as you master your script, you get very good. You become flawless. Very easy, flows. So be prepared to explain your experience and qualification. We're going to talk about that. So make sure you stay tight because we are going into the live interview right here. And you are going to prep with me here. I'm just giving you some tips now. Highlight your understanding of the latest trend, the latest trend and technology in cybersecurity. They can ask you, what are the latest trends? What's happening? What are the things you found? What are the latest trend that is going on? What are the technologies that you have used? What are the tools that you have used? Nessus, Wireshark, Nmap. What other tools that have you used in cybersecurity? The same, okay? What are the tools? So all those things, you want to note them. We're going to talk about them. I want to do this thing in series so that you actually know, all this content and concept. You must provide specific example from your experience. What are the things that you have done? The risk assessment. You've done your due diligence. You've done firewall configuration. What have you done? You've helped system get their ATO package, right? You've helped with third-party risk management. You helped with ISO certification. You've helped with PCI DSS requirement. What are the things you have done in them? And that's why I always want to encourage people also to make sure they get the trial box, because it has all this automated QA with it played out like audio, video. So you can listen to it while you are driving, you listen to it when you are in the shower, you listen to it when you are eating. It just keep coming, question and answer for everything. It stays. So I really strongly want to encourage you on our website, myituniversity.com. You need to get it, you know, so that we have one for cybersecurity, we have one for Scrum Masters, project management, it's all there like a box. It's we call it the trial box. It's interview prep box. I'm gonna get into that later. You should also be prepared to discuss your strengths and weaknesses, like I've said. You don't want to say anything bad about yourself, but you want to talk about your strength. What are your strengths? Why are you supposed to be for this role? What are your strengths? Communication, collaboration, problem solving, analytical reasoning, your weaknesses, paying attention to details, trying to really work hard. All those things that can be your weakness, which is a good weakness. Who doesn't want to have that kind of weakness? Working hard, right? Is a good weakness. Speak confidently and clearly. You see, as I'm speaking, you have to have confidence in yourself. Even though if they said no, at the end of the day, they're gonna say no, they're not gonna kill you. You're gonna go ahead with your shoulder high and go to the next role. You have learned one or two things from that role. So speak confidently and clearly. Don't let anybody stress you out. If you can't work for them, if they give you too much stress, you don't even want to work for them in the first place, anyways. So, so that's it. Speak confidently and clearly and research the company before you go there. Research the company, make sure you know about that company. What kind of company is it? Well, are they product company? Are they services company? What are they? Are they healthcare? Are they PCI DSS? You go to their website, you check them out on Twitter, you check them out on LinkedIn. Just know one or two things about them. And also even the recruiters, the hiring manager, check them out. See who are they? Know about their profile. Note them. One of my students was telling me, "Oh, I think my interview went well." We end up talking about the guy's dog, and the kind of dog they like. That's a good interview. It's not about both of you have to connect, right? So that's very important. And also you have to research the company, like I said, and have time to tailor your answer to their specific needs ahead of time. So that's very important. Okay, so note those things. Note those things, and also know your market value, so you can be a negotiation salary. And I always say something: whenever they ask for salary, your salary, asking you how much do you make now, you want to tell them, oh well, what is the salary range for this role? Don't If you really want to bargain well, you don't have to tell them how much you make. You ask them what is the salary range for the role. Then they will tell you, in this role we pay between this range. So they said the range is between 100 to 120. You can say I want to make 120. Because if I say I make $100, 100K now, they will give you 105. But what about the 15K? It goes into their pocket, right? So you have to ask for the range so that you don't shot yourself in the foot. If you have questions, let me see. Let me know so I can answer them. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We have questions. Hi, Loie from Waldorf. Thank you. We also have Abimbola from North Dakota. I know who you are. Thank you, Abimbola. We also have Bimbo. Abudu. What about cloud? Yeah, we have cloud as well. But today we are doing cybersecurity. So the next time we'll do cloud. We have cloud programs. LinkedIn user. Hi, everybody. Very good. Thank you. So we're gonna continue. So like I said, we're gonna continue to our potential question and answer they can ask you. I'm gonna be going into that. I will strongly encourage you to grab your copy from IT University for the trial box. It's right here. The trial box interview prep for cybersecurity, and and the cybersecurity. Let me tell you what is in there as we go into our discussion. In the cybersecurity trial box, I know a lot of you already got your copy. It's on our website. The trial box has things about interview preps, interview process and tips, how your resume should look like, how your LinkedIn should look like, how to ace your interview, the tips for that. We have general question and answer for Cybersecurity Plus. What is CIA triad and all those stuff with the answers. We have technical interview question and answers. We have scenario-based interview question and answers, all of them there. We have question and answers and information about different cybersecurity tools like ServiceNow, like ArcSight, and all of those um, those tools. They are all explained there, what they are, what you use them for, how you will use them in scenarios is there, and they are read to you live. You just listen. It's just listen, and it's read to you live, like you are listening to a watching a movie live. And then we have the different frameworks from ISO to PCI DSS to RMF to vendor risk and so on. They are all there. Scenario-based question on them, their standard, their assessment, their requirement. For all of those are different modules, different modules. Each module is having like 7 videos, 8 videos, 6 videos, like that. And it will prep you for interview. Tell me about when this situation, tell me about this situation, when this happened. What did you do? The answers are there, practice answers. So I can never tell you how good this is enough. So go on our website now and grab your copy for the treasure box on myituniversity.com. As soon as you get in there, you will see it. Just click on it and get a copy. The Scrum Master one, for the Scrum Master one, we have is 5 in 1. If you're a Scrum Master, we have your module. If you're a product owner, we have your module. We have business analysis, project manager, software tester, QA, all of those modules in one. So you can also get that. We call it Agile Trial Box. I will strongly encourage you to get a copy. Okay? So that's very important. Okay? So let's go into our discussion. So let's practice hands-on questions. So I'm gonna be sharing that. So let's prep. I'm gonna do this in series. Okay. So I hope you can see my screen, guys. So live interview prep, live interview for cybersecurity role, practice with me. So we're gonna do this in series, and sometimes also I'll bring back for product owner, we'll do for cloud, we'll do different ones. Let's practice. Okay, so give me one sec. I want to make sure that you guys are seeing my screen. Is the screen big enough, guys? Can you see my screen? Can you guys see the screen? Is it big enough for you? Please, thank you, MB, in the classroom. Please like and share this so people can learn. Is this big enough? Can you see it very well? Hi, Deborah. Hi, yeah, Bimbo, thank you. Okay, very good, thank you. So when they ask you, tell me about yourself. When they ask you, tell me about yourself. Okay, so when they ask you, tell me about yourself, what they're asking is want to know about you. That's the first question they will always ask you. They will always ask you. Tell me about yourself. You want to tell them, oh, thank you so very much for having me. My name is Mary Smith. I'm a cybersecurity analyst. You say that confidently. I have 5 years of experience in GRC. If it's 5 years you have, you mention it. If 3 years you have, you mention it. If you're not comfortable to say how many years of experience you have, you say, I have many years of experience in GRC. They may ask you how many years, or they may not ask you. Throughout my career, I've had the opportunity to work on variety of cybersecurity projects, including risk assessment, vulnerability testing, and security system implementation. I'm committed to staying up to date with the latest trend and technology in cybersecurity, and I believe that my skill and experience will make a difference. See, there's no wrong or right answers here. Whatever your area of expertise is, you might put that. You might say, I've had opportunity to work on variety of cybersecurity projects, including helping organizations to get their ATO package. I work on SSP, SAR, and POEM. You can say that. See, all these things you can add on, but everybody have to build their own. Let them know, okay, and you have to also can also match this with their whatever their role is. If they are looking for sim people that can work on the sim, you say I work on sim. You want them to know that you are working on what they are requiring you to come and do here. And you will have done your, if you don't are not very comfortable with what they wanted, you will have done some research, you will have watched YouTube videos, you will have asked your mentors, do all that you can do so that you can put them on. Tell me about yourself. So that's very important. So I want everybody here to tell me about themselves. Put something short. This is who I am. Thank you for having me. I'm so and so. I have some years of experience. Write a short something about yourself. You can write it down where you are. If you can't put it up here, write it down in your notes. Start put that down. This is gonna be a way to help you to prep towards that. That is the first question they will always ask. And you want to hit the ground running. You don't want the question to be the answer to be too long. Okay, but you want to show them who you are, what you have done, why you should be here. So who, what, and why should be in that tell me about yourself. Okay, you don't have to put the where you have done it. So who are you? Okay, what have you done, and why are you the best? Just put them in short form. Remember all those three. If you can do that, you will always ace all your interviews. So take that as one. Are you following me? If you follow me, give me a yes. Give me a yes if you are following me. And let's share this with others so that they can also learn. People are really struggling for interviews right now. People are struggling, and we don't want them to. So that's why we are sharing with them. They will also ask you what inspired you to pursue a career in cybersecurity. What inspired you? I pretty much ask you, why are you pursuing this career? Why do you think you are pursuing this career, right? It can be for cybersecurity, it can be for cloud, it can be for Scrum, it can be for anything. Just learn this. You can change that to cyber, change that to cloud, change that to whatever. So that's what you're gonna do. What inspired you to pursue a career in cybersecurity? Okay, I have always been interested in technology and its potential to make our lives better. Anybody can say this, right? Cybersecurity is essential for protecting individuals, businesses, and government from cyber threats. And I believe that I can make a difference in this field. Additionally, cybersecurity is a rapidly evolving field which provide opportunity for continuous learning and growth. So you are trying to help the individual businesses and governments from protecting them from cyber threats, and also you believe you want to make a difference in the field, and also that is a rapidly evolving field, you know that, and you want to provide opportunity for learning and growth. So all these things you want to know, that is why you are pursuing cybersecurity as a career. Is that clear? Are we following me? Give me a one. If you are following me, give me a one. One, 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 one. If you are following me, let's make sure you are inspired to break to your role, to move to your next level. If you're inspired to do that, give me a one. And if you are following me, give me a one. Very good. Very good. Thank you. So, what do you consider to be your greatest strength in cybersecurity. What do you consider to be your greatest strength in cybersecurity? It can be cybersecurity, it can be Scrum, it can be cloud, it can be any area. What do you consider to be your greatest strength? Strength. My greatest strength in cybersecurity is my ability to think critically and strategically. Who would not say that for any technical, even non-technical, right? Critically and strategically. So we're looking at your soft skill now. You're starting with your soft skill. Soft skill first. Communication, collaboration, attentive listening, teamwork, team player, conflict resolution, analytical reasoning. All these things are part of your soft skill, your people skill. So you want to start with that, and then I'm able to identify potential threats and vulnerabilities, assess their impact as high, low, or moderate, right? And develop effective solution to mitigate the risk. You want to mitigate the risk, right? And I'm also skilled at communicating complex technical concepts. So this is what you're putting on your heart for Security Plus. And also the tools, and also what you learn in your projects. To non-technical stakeholders. Some of your stakeholders are not technical, and you want to be able to communicate complex technical concept to them in a layman terms. Like I always tell you guys, if you cannot explain something, some technical concept to a layman in simple language without using the same word again, then you don't know it. I will not be asking you what's categorization, and you tell me categorization and when I categorize the information system. So what? What is when you tell me categorization is categorizing, then you don't know what you are talking about. So you should not. You should avoid using the word in the answer back. You can tweak it around and make it easy, and know your audience. If a stakeholder doesn't know categorization, so you must know how to kind of tweak it around. If your stakeholder if your stakeholder is technical, then you can talk with technical terms. So which is essential for ensuring that everyone is on the same page when it comes to security. So I'm skilled at communicating complex technical concepts to non-technical stakeholders, which is essential for ensuring that everyone is on the same page when it comes to cybersecurity, that everyone is on the same page. So that's very important. Okay. Okay. So if you get that, give me a two, give me a two, give me a two. Let me see if you know what do you consider to be your greatest strength in cybersecurity. Is knowing about your soft skills, your hard skills, and how to communicate effectively to your stakeholders. Give me a two. Very good. Thank you. Thank you. So let's just master this. Once you master this concept and the tricks here, you will ace all your interview like slapping their face, get the job. Excellent. Let's go on. Let's go on. I want to make sure everybody on this platform is getting their interview, acing their interview, and getting the maximum pay from whatever role you apply. How do you approach problem solving in cybersecurity? How do you approach problem solving? Because all we do is to solve problem for the customer. All we do is to make sure the customer are able to get their requirement and their use cases done, and giving a viable product or a reasonable service at the end of the day based on our agreements. So how do you approach problem solving in cybersecurity? The first approach, I approach problem solving in cybersecurity by first gathering information and also understanding the root cause of the problem. See, if you cannot gather information about a problem, you will solve the wrong problem. So you want to do your due diligence by doing what? First gathering information and understanding the root cause of the problem. Why is that problem happening? Because you want to tackle that cause, right? So I approach problem solving in cybersecurity by first gathering information and understanding the root cause of the problem. Welcome, Evan. Thank you for Gabon. Thank you. I then work collaboratively with others to develop and implement effective solution. Once you have gathered the information and you have understood the root cause, then you work collaboratively with others to develop and implement. Once you develop, you implement effective solution. This may involve conducting risk assessment, developing security controls, and implementing new security systems. Throughout the process, I must focus on achieving the best possible outcome for the organization. So you can take this thing around, master it in your own way. What you have to do is that when you want to approach problem solving, number one, you have to gather information about the problem. Number two, you have to understand the root cause of the problem. Number three, you want to say you work with others, or if you have to work alone, but you work with your team because a teamwork. You work collaboratively with others to develop and implement effective solution because you want to have solution for the problem. And this may involve conducting risk assessment, developing security control, implementing new security solution. And you want to remain focused on achieving the best possible outcome for the organization. Is that good or what? That's excellent. If you're getting that, give me a 3, give me a 3, give me a 3. If you are getting that, let me know that you are getting that you have any problem, any question. Let me know if you have any question. Let me know you are following me. Let me know everything's clear. Is it clear? Am I clear? 3, give me a 3. I want to make sure you are following me closely. Thank you. Thank you. I want to make sure you are following me closely. Very good. Also, can you describe a time? This is what we call scenario-based question. Can you describe a time when you had to work collaboratively with others to achieve a security goal? Can you describe a time when you have to work collaboratively with others to achieve a security goal? Okay, yes, you want to say yes. I recently worked with a team of cybersecurity professionals to conduct a risk assessment for a client. We collaborated closely to identify potential threats and vulnerabilities, assess the likelihood and impact of those risks, and develop controls to mitigate highest priority risk. For somebody that asks me, they can ask, what problem did you solve? This is the problem that you solve right here. Okay? This is the problem that you solve right here. Hi, Tena from Canada. How are you doing today? Welcome. This involves working with the client to understand their problems. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. So this involves working closely with the client to understand their needs and priorities, as well as communicating technical concepts to non-technical stakeholders. So, can you describe a time when you had to work collaboratively with collaboratively with others to achieve their security goal? When they ask you what are the things that you do, these are the things that you do. And Genevieve said, please, will you assist me with applying all of those qualities you are mentoring SAR PMADC. If you need any help, schedule a call with me and Genevieve. Go onto our website, myituniversity.com, schedule a call with me, and I'll take a look. If you need any help with anything, schedule a call with me. Okay? We're gonna see what we can do to help you. For anyone that's trying to break into tech, schedule a call with me. Okay? So very important. So let me go over this again. For people that are asking, they can ask you, what specifically did you do? This is what you will tell them. Don't ever tell anybody the company that you work for. Don't tell them, because that's non-disclosure. Don't tell them your project's name. It's none of their business. Tell them this is what you do. Okay? I recently worked with others with a team of security professionals to conduct risk assessment for a client. This is what you do. And what do you do in the risk assessment? We collaborate closely to identify potential threats and vulnerabilities. We assess the likelihood and impact of those risks and develop controls to mitigate the risk. Okay, they are based on the highest priority. And this involves working closely with the client to understand their needs and priority, as well as communicating technical concepts to non-technical stakeholders. That is what you did. Okay. Okay, so how do you stay up to date with latest cybersecurity trends and technology? How do you keep yourself up to date? I hope that's the other one was clear. If it's clear, give me a 4 for that one. Give me a 4 for that one. Give me a number 4, 4, 4, 4. If you got the first, the last one that I just mentioned before we go to this, let me make sure we are on the same page. Give me a 4. Guys, did you get it? Did you get it? Did you get it, guys? Thank you, Sen. Yes, Shion, Deborah. I see that you're getting it right. Very good. So the next one is saying, how do you stay up to date with the latest? There, thank you, Michelle Olaide, Candy, Leanne, Happiness, thank you, Deborah, thank you. Very clear, thank you. Very cool, Deborah. LinkedIn user, thank you. How do you stay up to date with the latest security threats and technology? They will always ask you this. LinkedIn users like 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, like 20 times. Oh my goodness, like 10 times. Very good. So you are really getting it very well. Thank you. So I stay up to date with the latest security trend and technology by attending industry conferences. There are conferences on YouTube, there are conferences on Facebook, there are conferences on all the program we have every time on Clubhouse. Don't you think those are conferences? Sometimes we have like 100 people. Are you kidding? Sometimes we have like 200 people. That's a conference, and we have that 3 times a week. So guys, that's a conference because we bring a lot of people. We have people from all walks of life talking about programs and doing stuff. That's a conference. So don't say I didn't go to any conference. Yes, that is a conference. The conference, you have a lot of people, and on the Clubhouse we have that many people. Participating in training programs, which you have done training, reading industry publications, which you read a lot. Industry publication, all these news publications you read in classes and in your project, these are part of it. Reading industry publication, engaging with other cybersecurity professionals on social media, all those meetings like this one now, engaging with other professionals on social media. This is part of how you keep it in the latest trend, right? And also make it priority to continuously learn and develop new skills, which allows me to stay ahead of the curve when it comes to cybersecurity. So you can stay ahead of the curve. You're always reading, you're always learning, you're always staying ahead of the curve. Very important, and that does help. Yeah, let me make sure you can get that. If you get that, give me a 5. Community of practice. Yes, Deborah, thank you. If you get that, give me a 5. I know we're on 5. I mean, we've done more than 5, but we don't keep the numbers. But I just want to make sure you are following me, so that's why I put the numbers. Let's see, San said 5, everybody. Sheung, Grace, Candy, Olaide, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, very good. So can you describe, so it said, can you describe a specific project you worked on in cybersecurity and your role in it? Okay, for the someone that said they can ask, what did you do specifically? Listen to this again. Okay, listen to this again. Someone was saying that earlier, that they can ask you, what did you do exactly? Another one that you can also use. Yes, I recently led a project. You don't have to say led if you're not comfortable to say that. You can say I recently worked on a project. I recently worked on a project to implement a new security information and event management system for a client, a SIM tool for keeping track of logs, correlation aggregations of events, and logs. My role include conducting a need assessment, selecting the appropriate SIM solution, and overseeing the implementation and testing of the system. This involves working closely with the client IT team to ensure that the SIM system integrates seamlessly with their existing infrastructure. So this can be something that you say you did. And if they say, what are the things that you have done before? You can talk about the RMF step. You can talk about ATO and help this organization get their ATO package. What did you do? Help them, after they have done, you go over their risk management framework. You go over the risk management framework, how you help them implement the controls by their writing the SSP for them. After the system categorized, system control are selected, right? You help them to get the SSP together, and they work with the assessor. They assess the system. After assessing the system, what did they do? They submit the result, the poem, the SAR, the all the other document addendums with the SSP to the authorizing official, and then the authorizing official did what? They authorized the system. And when the system is authorized, we are able to go live. That is a project that you did. Nobody should be asking, what did you do? And you don't know what to say. With just the RMF step, the same setup, firewall setup, can be anything, risk assessment. See? So all these things you can say that this is what I've done. That's what, as my student, a lot of people that are here, that my student, you know what we do. Hands on projects. Okay? So don't be scared when they ask, what exactly have you done? Go over the RMF step. Explain what you have done. Starting from once the system is already categorized, okay, and control are selected, then you work with them with those information to create the SSP. And then you work with the assessor to assess the system. And then you do what after that? They submit everything together, the findings, they report to the authorizing official. They get authorized, they can go live, and then you start continuous monitoring. Simple. So it's not that difficult to tell you what did you do, and then you get scared for what. And you can even tell them the documents you use for each of the steps of the RMF and mention the major component that, as I taught you in class, mentioning, for example, the baseline control for selecting baseline control that commensurate with the high water mark, right? And you mention the document. And we'll talk about the implementation. You know how you write your implementation statement with the SSP. NIS 800-18 for SSP. Talk about 800-37. So you talk about all those documents flawlessly. Okay, that's what you do. You write them down. You write what you did with the RMF down. You know the steps. If they ask you, you know how to add and subtract. SIM. Talk about SIM in in Cybersecurity Plus, and in the lab class, for people that will be taking the lab class, you'll be hands-on SIM. We're gonna do alien vault. Alien vault is AT&T security now. We're gonna work on that. We're gonna integrate solutions to it. Intrusion detection, intrusion prevention. We're gonna write a report, do a lot of stuff, and that's why I strongly encourage my students to make sure they take the lab class after you graduate from your first phase. Strongly encourage you to also look into the lab class. It's very important because you see all these tools. It's 8 weeks of straight cybersecurity tools, period. All tools for 8 weeks. Tell me, when you come out, you'll be like a ninja. You know all the tools, you know all the compliance, you know all the cybersecurity, the basic concept from Security Plus. You're gonna be slapping people's face and getting 150, 60, 160, and like that. You're getting good money. more than regular anybody that doesn't, you know. So you always upgrade and upskill. That's what I'm saying. Okay, let's continue. How do you ensure compliance with relevant laws and regulation in your security work, cybersecurity work? How do you ensure compliance with relevant laws and regulation in your cybersecurity work? I ensure compliance with relevant laws and regulation by staying up to date with the latest requirement, conducting regular audits, and implementing appropriate controls to address any compliance gap. I'll take that again. I ensure compliance with relevant laws and regulations by staying up to date with latest requirements and conducting regular audits and implementing appropriate control to address any compliance gap. So there will always be compliance gap. So these are the things you do to make sure that you are addressing those gaps. You are conducting regular audits, you are implementing appropriate controls. Make sure control are implemented into once you've done your audit and you saw the report, you're also making sure you are mitigating those vulnerabilities you are finding. You are fixing all those fixes that need to be fixed. This may involve working closely with legal and regulatory experts to ensure that the organization is meeting all of its obligations and under applicable laws and regulations. And that's what I always tell my students that are lawyers, attorney, their background is law. I tell them, you are very needed in cybersecurity compliance. I have a lot of my students some of my students that are lawyers. They are doing very well in the industry now. You can be writing policies. There's a lot that you can do because there's a lot. Even in compliance, there's still a lot. You can do a compliance for all the different frameworks. You can be doing policies alone. You can be doing a lot of stuff, PCI and all the other stuff that I've mentioned. And one thing that you have to know that under our platform here, we mentor you to all the frameworks. Different framework. We mentor you to like up to 8 or 9 frameworks here. Because she's a lifetime support. Once you are here, like I said, you are family. I will continue to mentor you and help you break in. So we're gonna be continuing this discussion. Okay, let me see if I can do one more. Let me do one more because I plan to continue next week. I have a lot here. I'm gonna be, this is just like free classes for you guys. You're gonna be learning a lot so that all your interview you haste them, and on top of that, you are going to be getting the treasure box. You need to get it. This is from the treasure box. These are some example. I just extracted just few example from the treasure box to bring here. There's a lot there. Imagine the automated automation asking you this question and just reading it to you while you are eating or while you are in the shower or while you are driving. Imagine that happening over and over and over again. You become the master of it because you know all the answers. There's no interview. Imagine you go for an interview and you're just listening and they ask you. They'll be saying, wow, really? So you are this good. It's going to really help you. So what do you believe are the most important skill for a cybersecurity professional to possess? What are the skills that you should possess? I believe that the most important skill for a cybersecurity professional to possess are critical thinking, problem solving, communication, and ability to learn and adapt quickly. Critical thinking. You have to be able to think out of the box. You have to be able to think critically about this is what we're trying to do. Okay, you have to think. And that is why you are trained and mentored with hands-on so that you can understand this concept. Problem solving. We have a problem, you want to solve it. Communication. You want to be able to communicate effectively, like we have been saying so far. You communicate with your non-technical stakeholders. Take that. And ability to learn and adapt quickly. You'll be learning on the job too. And if you know, oh, this is not going to work, then you adapt to whatever you adopt, any solution that you think is proposed, and you adapt to it. Cybersecurity is constantly evolving field. It's a constantly evolving field, and it requires individuals who can think creatively. You want to say you are creative and strategically. You put strategy in place to identify and address potential threats. You want to then tell them you're able to identify potential threats. Okay, so these are some of the I hope you have learned from this. I hope it's bringing value to you. If you've learned something, let me know. Give me a yes. Give me a yes, yes, yes. Let me know if you have learned anything from this. So we offer different courses from cybersecurity for people that are new and just seeing us randomly on YouTube or randomly on Facebook or randomly on LinkedIn Live. We are here every every Wednesdays, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, New York time. And every other day, we are in class, so you can join us, okay? And also, we are all on Clubhouse every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We help you break into job in the tech job and keep the job and grow on the job. We offer courses like cybersecurity, Scrum Master, project management, business analysis, data analysis, cloud, software tester QA, and so on and so forth. Very good, very good. Thank you all very much. Yeah, valuable nugget. Thank you, Prof. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Laide. Thank you, Happiness. Thank you very much, everybody. You say you learn a lot. I'm happy that you did. Thank you so much. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Deborah. This is awesome. Thank you so much for this. You are welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah. So you're always gonna be, grateful for you. Thank you. Learn a lot from our platform. I promise that. So you will always come here and learn and also share with others on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube. Share with them so that they will know. Deborah said, I want to be like you. You'll be saying this, Deborah. Don't worry. You will be. Very good. Somebody said, I've been using this recommendation as I start applying for job and sitting for interviews. Very good. Thank you very much. Very helpful. Thank you, Abimbola. Thank you. Thank you. Yvonne, thank you. Yes, you're welcome. Thank you. So, yeah, be applying that and also make sure you go on our website, myituniversity.com, and get your trial box. Okay? It's very important because you can never go wrong with that. You can never go wrong with that, guys. Really, I am serious with that. When you go on there, you will see. Let me quickly share something with you. These are websites, and I'm sure you can. Can you see my screen with our website, guys? Yes, very good. This is our website, guys. So all you have to do is scroll down. Scroll down. That's the trial box. This is a trial box. These first two. The first two here are the trial box. The first one is the Agile trial box, and the second one is the cybersecurity trial box. You click on them. For example, this one there, cybersecurity trial box. It takes you here. Okay.
Do you know that cybersecurity GRC, governance, risk management, and compliance is recession-proof and has become the fastest growing job areas in the cybersecurity field? According to a report by Burning Glass Technologies, There has been a 125% increase in demand for cybersecurity GRC professionals over the last 5 years. This is due to the increasing importance of regulatory compliance and risk management in the face of ever evolving cyber.
So whenever you want it, you can just buy it. Okay, so this is the introductory price of it. You cannot quantify the price. That's how price it can be. But this is the price. So you grab your copy, get your copy before it goes up. And for the agile trail box, this one is the agile trail box. Are you guys seeing my screen? This one is the agile trail box.
This comprehensive Agile interview preparation, Agile Treasure Box, is designed to help you master the art of interviewing and land the job of your dreams. This includes interview preparation questions and answers for professional, certified, Agile Scrum Masters, product owners, business analysts, project managers, all neatly organized and easily accessible in one convenient place. Our interview preparation products are designed to provide you with the tools, strategies, and confidence you need to ace even the toughest of interview questions. With our expert advice and insider tips, you'll be able to effectively communicate your technical
You can
skills
also
and
get this
experience
one.
and showcase why you are the perfect fit for the job. Our bundle package is an affordable investment in your career, especially now with our limited time discount offer. That's right, you can now get all 5 products for the price of just one. Plus, with our 100% satisfaction guarantee.
Okay, guys. So I really strongly encourage you to get a copy and enjoy yourself. Okay, and let me know if you need anything. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you very much. Yeah, that's Tana. Thank Professor Semi, you are a rare gem and gift. Thank you, Tana. I really appreciate it. And somebody said, this is sweeter than a teenage falling in the first love. That's very true. That's very true. I'm excited to apply these valuable tools, yes, job, to my job search. Yeah. So if you want to get for cybersecurity, you get for cybersecurity, and also there's one for Scrum Master, product owner. You can get that as well. And if you want both of them, talk to me. I can give you a deal. You can have a deal break for you. If you are getting two, you can. Okay. So thank you all so very much. I know we have spent you've spent your valuable time with us. You've I'm really so very much grateful for that. I don't take that lightly or for granted. So I thank you so very much. Follow us on social media platform, ituniversity.com, our website I just showed you, and also make sure you follow us on on LinkedIn. If you have not followed me on LinkedIn, make sure you do. This is our website. Schedule a call with me. This is how you're going to schedule a call. You click on schedule a call. Okay. When you click on schedule a call, it takes you to the call website. And you know I have openings. I even have some openings today. Okay. You click on today. Let me see. I have 4:30. Tomorrow I have 2:30. Today, on Friday, I have a lot of opening, guys. Jump on it and schedule a call with me. I will help you. I will guide you and help you to break in. Feel free to reach out to me. I'm here to help you. Okay? So thank you so much. And also, you can send me an email if you have a question. And don't forget our career fair that's coming in April. It's going to be a big one. I have tons of employers that are already signed up to come. And I have some recruiters that are signed up to come. It's going to be a big one. We are planning for that. So I think it's going to be sometimes like early April or so, because we are trying to put the logistic together for it's going to be live on LinkedIn. Yeah, we meet at all our meetings time and is Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Standard Time. Somebody said the best prof ever. Yay! I am the best prof ever. You trust me. I'm crazy about you guys, and I'll do whatever I can to make sure that you guys are happy. You have your job. When I see people making good money at their job, that give me so much joy. Like you don't understand. I'm so happy, like, oh my God, these people get a job. I'm so like super happy. So that's why I do this, because I want to keep it happening. That's my joy. And that's why I do this tirelessly. Okay. So make sure you reach out. Okay, schedule a call. Don't delay, don't procrastinate, just join us. Schedule a call, break into tech. People that are just registered, just finishing classes, are breaking into tech right from class. I am not kidding. Seriously, I am not kidding. We have everything you need to break in. And plus, we give you a lifetime mentoring. We coach you, we mentor you, you can network here, and you get a full community support. In our cybersecurity program, we go over all these frameworks we cover. You were like, wow, yes. RMF, ISO, PCI DSS, ITRUST, GDPR, COVID, SOX, third party risk, and and all this other EPA and all of that. We cover them. So make sure you connect. Connect with me on LinkedIn. That's my LinkedIn handle. Connect with me on LinkedIn. So I thank you so much for being here today. We really appreciate your time. I wish you all a lovely evening. See you again. And if you need anything, reach out to me. Love you all. Thank you all. And the Lord bless you. The Lord bless you abundantly. Thank you. And have a lovely, lovely rest of the week. Make sure, thank you. Make sure you reach out. Okay. Make sure you reach. She's right. Best pro forever. Yes. Thank you, Yasin, as well. So make sure you reach out, make sure you schedule a call, and we are going to help you break into tech. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, all everybody. Love you all. Stay blessed. Thank you. See you 6 p.m. Eastern Time on Clubhouse. If you don't know how to download Clubhouse, go on your app. Go on your app store on your phone, download Clubhouse, and look for My IT University. One word, My IT University on Clubhouse, and join us. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Olaide. Thank you, Candy. We love you too. Thank you. Deborah, thank you. Odate, thank you. Happiness, thank you all so much, everybody. Love you all, and stay blessed. Bye bye. Make sure you come back and watch the replays, and also everybody share it on your network. If that's one thing you would do for me, on your social media network that you are in right now, if it's on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, on LinkedIn, please share them. So many blessings. See you later in class. Okay, yeah, we have classes. If you are trying to break into cybersecurity now, you can join our current class that's going on now. We have a class that just started, just starting this Saturday class is 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Time. We have the GRC. 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. we have Security Plus. You can join that class now. Okay, if you want to do Scrum Master, we have Scrum Master class on Saturdays from 4 to 6 p.m. You can also join that class now. We're just starting. Join that class now. So thank you all so much, and have a lovely evening. Bye bye, everybody.